Hi students. Now problem number 13. The heat generated in a circuit is given by Q equal to I square R into T. This is Joule's law of heating, where I is the current, R is the resistance and T is the time for which the current has flown. If the percentage errors in measuring I, R and small t are 2%, 1% and 1% respectively, then the maximum error in the measurement of Q is to be found. Very simple question it is. So first we will write the expression for Q. So Q is equal to I square into R into T. So the percentage error in the heat produced is delta Q divided by Q into 100. Okay, delta Q by Q into 100. Now this is equal to, current is raised to the power of 2. Therefore this must be equal to 2 times delta I divided by I into 100. Okay, plus R is to the power 1 and T is to the power 1. So directly it is delta R divided by R into 100 plus T also is power 1. So it is delta T divided by T into 100. So this is now equal to 2 into the percentage error in the current. Percentage error in the current is 2%. So this is 2 into 2%. Plus 1 into 1% plus this also is 1 into 1%. So this is equal to 2 into 2 is what? 4% plus 1 plus 1 is 2%. So the answer is 6%. So this is the maximum possible percentage error in the measurement of the quantity of heat Q. So 6% is the answer. So the option is D. D is the correct option. Understand that? Therefore option D is the correct answer. Have you understood, students? Okay, fine. A wire has a mass m equal to 0.3 plus or minus 0.003 gram. Radius r equal to 0.5 plus or minus 0.005 millimeter and length L equal to 6 plus or minus 0.06 centimeter. The maximum percentage error in the measurement of its density we have to find out. Now in the bracket, say for example mass m is 0.3 plus or minus some value is given. No, actually mass is m equal to 0.3 gram and delta m, absolute error, delta m in the measurement of mass is 0.003 gram. So I am going to write the given quantities first. So here m is equal to 0.3 gram, okay, 0.3 gram and the corresponding value of delta m is equal to 0.003 gram. Similarly, the radius r equal to, so radius r equal to 0.5 millimeter. So this is 0.5 millimeter and the corresponding absolute error delta r is equal to 0.005 millimeter. Similarly, length L is equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, so this is 6 centimeter and the corresponding absolute error in the length delta L is equal to 0.06, so 0.06 centimeter. First you make a tabulation of all the given quantities. Now density, what is the, by formula density, okay, is represented by the symbol rho. This is rho, this is L. So distinctly you have to write the symbols first. Rho should not be written like L. So rho equal to mass by volume, okay, mass divided by volume. Now it is a cylindrical wire, is it not? A cylindrical wire. So this is equal to mass divided by pi r square into length. Area of cross section of the wire is what? Pi r square into length of the wire is what? Small l. So mass by volume. Okay, students. Therefore, now the percentage error in the density is what? Delta rho by rho into 100. Okay, this is the percentage error in the measurement of the density. So this must be equal to m raised to the power 1, L raised to the power 1, R is raised to the power 2. Therefore, this must be equal to what? Delta m divided by m into 100. Okay, plus this is 2, power is 2, radius is raised to the power 2. So here 2 into delta r divided by r into 100. So we have studied already the dimensional analysis we have studied, and there the applications of dimensional analysis we have studied. So this is the errors we have studied is not percentage of errors, how to calculate the errors we have studied, that if any quantity is raised to the power n means then the percentage error is n times the percentage error in the quantity, like that I am applying. So plus now the third term is L power 1. So it is simply 1 multiplied by delta L divided by L into 100. So this is I have to substitute delta m, delta r, and r, delta L and L from these quantities. So you tell me now what is the value of delta m. Delta m is 0.003. So this is 0.003 divided by m is 0.3. So this is 0.3 into 100. First one. Okay. Plus second one is what? 2 into, okay, 2 multiplied by delta r is 0.005 divided by r is 0.5. So this is 0.5 into 100 plus delta L is 0.06. So this is 0.06 divided by L is 6. So this is 6 into 100. Okay students, now you see here 0.003 multiplied by 100 will become 0.3. Is it not? So this will become 0.3. So the right hand side. Oh, so this is equal to 0.3. The first one is 0.3. Okay. Percent. So 0.003 into 100 divided by 0.3. So this is 0.3 by 0.3 divided by 0.3. This is percent. Plus the second bracket is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by, in the second bracket 0.005 into 100 is what? 0.5 divided by 0.5. So this is 2 into 0.5 divided by 0.5 percent. Plus the third one is 0.06 into 100 is 6 itself. So 6 by 6%. So this is 6 divided by 6%. So this is 0.3 by 0.3 is 1%. Okay, so the first one is 1%. Plus 2 into 1% is 2%. 0.5 by 0.5 is 1. So 2 into 1%, 2%. Plus 6 by 6 is another 1%. So 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4%. So the percentage error in the measurement of density is found to be 4%. So which is the right option? See here, option D is the correct answer. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Have you understood? Okay, fine.